Lois, congratulations on the win. What did you make of the performance out there?
Yeah, I think the girls were good. I think that we've probably learnt a lot from teams over the past sort of month or so that you can't take for granted what we're going to turn up and perform like now. I think we knew we had to be at our best and we had to switch on from the very, very start of the game. And I think we did that. I think we asked them to defend with really, really high intensity and control the transition of the game, because if we knew that if we kept them within their half, we trusted ourselves to make sure they kept there, and that we'd then be attacking a lot in good ball. And the girls had to work hard to do that. We didn't always get it right, but we were more consistent with it than what we have been in the past, and it was really pleasing to see. And then when we got the opportunities, we didn't take them really enough in the first half, but towards the back end of the game we sort of started to be firing a little bit more, and it was really positive and pleasing to see.
I think towards that back end of the game it was maybe a little bit of experience and a little bit of age on your side that told in the end?
I think so, a little bit, yeah, but I just think that we had to work hard and we wore them down. And I think that we know that they've got some really good young half-backs coming through and a great edge, but I think that when we worked as hard as we did in the middle and we sort of won that ruck and we controlled that ruck, then it was always going to be tough for them to sort of play on the back of that. So that was the message to our girls, to keep on chipping away at that, and it worked well.
Yeah, a couple of weeks now before the next game. I know your involvement's not going to be too much, but in terms of what you want to see from the girls, what are you wanting them to do while you're not around as much? Going into that York game. Yeah,
the girls have got a week off to sort of recharge. We know that it's been a long season. I think that they work hard, so we scheduled in a break around Magic Week for them to go on holiday, so that everyone's sort of going at the same time and coming back and refocused, re-switched on and ready to go. Leon, Laura, Matty, the team will have it all covered. We've got a big game against York coming up, and I think same again. We've got to control that ruck and we've got to take as opportunities, but I think the back end of the season is all about the team who can control the intensity and the tempo of the game, and that's got to come with a lot more hard graft towards the back end of it, and just taking every opportunity. Just got to be consistent with it.
Leeds played really well today. I think we didn't click. I think we're young, and I think we're just small. I think that's what Leeds caused. They beat us up down the middle. We did well to survive the first half and just be 10-6 down, or 10-4 down was it? I think it was 10-4. We came out and we got a try early on, showed a bit of energy. I think it was just the physicality of the whole game. You watch it through and we're just not physical enough at the moment. So it's tough to take. The girls came in, they were pretty confident. I think they're disappointed because we didn't really deliver anything that we've looked like in the last 6 weeks. We didn't use the ball well enough. We weren't connected with each other and sort of stuff that went on, and a big game to do that to. This is a big arena, it's like a fantastic stadium, and we're still at that stage where we're a pretty young side and they get a little bit overawed, and I thought Leeds were really good today.
Yeah, I think we started really well out there today. We started with a bit of fire in our bellies. I think we had a little blip halfway through, but yeah, we come out the other side and we can be semi-happy with our performance, but we know we've got a lot more to give.
Only semi-happy despite the fact you won by 20 points or whatever it was.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of fix-ups and we know that, but I think coming away with a win against a really strong Wigan side, that we can be really happy with it.
You've got a break now between this and the next game. What are you going to do in that?
I think just recharge, chill out a bit, and then come back, hopefully fire in, ready to go, take on York.
How do you get the team to be more physical then? Is that something that it takes time, it takes experience?
Time and effort, yeah, it takes time and energy. It's an attitude thing as well. We're a small side, I think you can see that. Saying every time we're coming off our warm-up and compare it to the other side, we're a small team, and that's something that we've got to try and change a little bit. And we've got to bring girls through the academy, but we've got to recruit a little bit better for that. But the team is how it is at the moment, and we need, you see the physicality of the top three teams is what sets them apart at the moment from us, and that's the game. The game's built on physicality.
What do you do then personally over the next 3 weeks before that next game, and how do you get things sorted and back?
We just bring them back, we start coaching, and we look at how we can cope with that, and what kind of traits or habits do we need to have that we can cope with that. And it's not always being physical, it's about being able to cope with it and come out the other side. So just how we expand our energy, where we kick and where we put the teams. You can lose a physical battle as long as it's not on your goal line.
Goal kicking, how important is that in men's, women's rugby league?
kicking in general is vastly important. I'd say for field position, putting the team under pressure. Goal kicking at the moment, I think we've got one of the best in the competition. We've got two, like say, you think that Emma Knowles kicks really well. She's not played today, and also on the back of that, like say, Izzy's, and she kicks 12 from 13 last week from all over the park. Tonight her boots just missing fractionally, just off. So is it 10-all or is it 12-10? And like I say, it's important, but we don't hang our game on it. We know that we've got to score tries, and we've just got to be better with field position. We never give ourselves a chance with field position.
From where the team was when you took over to where they are now, how happy are you with the progression?
With their progression, they work hard really. All I do is create an environment where they can be the best that they want to be. That's my job. My job is to facilitate an environment to get the best out of them, to make their expectations and their aspirations get in line with the club and the rest of the girls in the group. I think, they work hard, and that my job is now is to recognise how much more work I can keep giving them. The hard thing is, and the ladies are probably the same, and all the girls that are coming in it, I'm dealing on two nights a week, maybe a Saturday, every now and again, depending on how games are. Within those 2 nights, I probably get an hour each time. It's hard to make that much difference in 6 months when you're only getting about 50 hours.
Stupid question, but are you able to switch off in the next few weeks with rugby? Are you going to completely forget everything, or are you going to be on your phone while you're busy doing everything else?
Look, I'm officially on maternity leave. I don't know what it looks like until baby comes. Obviously, baby and my family will be my priority. But I have a job that I really enjoy and don't find like a job. There'll be an element where I just need to let Leon crack on. He's more than capable. He'll be very, very good at the job. And I have full trust in him to lead the girls whilst I'm not there. And there'll be times when I come back and we've all heard of baby brain. I'm sure that I'll just be leaning on him heavily. I might come back just to be in and around because I've committed to the girls and I've had such a big investment to get to this point in the season. So I don't know what it looks like. I honestly can't tell you. I haven't got a clue, but I know that the girls know that I've got their back. I want to be in and around when I can, but they've got my back, and they know that my family is the most important thing for the next couple of weeks. So what it looks like, not too sure, but they already know that I've got FOMO. I'm already thinking about it, not being around, but I'll be back in and around in some capacity. But I am officially on maternity leave. I've had full backing from the club. Everyone's really, really supportive. Got a great group of staff and a great group of players who know that me and my family are the most important thing for the sort of foreseeable.
A lot has changed around here and around the Rhinos since 2018 when the team was formed. What are your personal highlights of that time, and where do you see the next steps being?
Personal highlights, obviously winning the grand final as coach with Ant and Dave Gibbons and the group of players we had at that time. I think then there's been loads of different ups and downs. I think making the finals at Wembley have been brilliant but disappointing at the same time for different reasons. But we know that we're that top team that are going to keep battling away and keep performing and going to get that silverware. But I think that it's exciting for this back end of the year to sort of get back together, regroup and really focus on finishing our terms and getting some silverware, because I think that we were gutted at Wembley this year, so the grand final is what we're aiming for and go for that.